My family called me jealous and secretly threw my sister an engagement party without me, so I quietly uninvited them from my $200,000 wedding. I found out about my sister's engagement party the same way strangers find out things, through social media. I was sitting in my apartment eating takeout when my phone buzzed with a family group chat notification. I smiled at first, thinking maybe someone finally remembered to include me in something. Then I opened the photo. There they all were. My parents, my cousins, my aunt from Chicago, even my grandfather who never travels anymore. And in the center stood my younger sister, Ava, glowing in a white dress with her fiancé's arm around her. The caption read, "Family celebrating love together." Except me. No invite, no call, nothing. I stared at the screen so long my food went cold. Finally, I called my mom. She answered with loud music and laughter behind her. "Oh, Ethan," she sighed. "Can this wait? We're busy." "The engagement party?" I asked quietly. "You forgot to mention it?" A long pause. Then came the tone I knew my whole life. "We didn't forget," she said flatly. "We just didn't want drama tonight." I laughed once. "Drama? You've always been jealous of Ava," she snapped. "Everything becomes about your feelings. We wanted one event where nobody felt uncomfortable." That hit harder than I expected, because for years, I'd been the one helping everyone. When Dad lost his job, I covered bills. When Ava wrecked her car, I paid the deductible. When Mom needed surgery, I emptied half my savings without hesitation. But somehow, I was still the problem. "I've never ruined anything for her," I said. "Ethan, please." My mom replied coldly. "Just let your sister have attention for once." Something inside me went completely still. "Okay," I said calmly. "Then I guess you won't mind missing my wedding too." She laughed immediately. "Don't be dramatic. You're not even dating anyone serious." I looked across my apartment at the stack of cream-colored envelopes sitting on my kitchen counter, because she was wrong. For 8 months, I'd been secretly planning a wedding with my fiancé Claire. Not a small wedding either. A private ceremony at a vineyard in Italy. 40 guests. Full week paid for. I had invitations prepared for everyone already. Everyone except the people who treated me like an obligation instead of family. 3 weeks later, the invitations arrived. Not to my parents, not to Ava, just to everyone else. That's when my aunt called. "Ethan," she whispered, "your mother is freaking out right now. Everyone got invitations except them." "Really?" I said calmly. "That's strange. She thinks it got lost in the mail." "No," I replied. "It didn't." Silence. Then my phone started exploding. Missed call after missed call. Finally, I answered. My mother was crying. "You excluded us?" she whispered. "How could you do this to your own family?" I leaned back in my chair. "The same way you excluded me from yours." "It was one party." "No," I said quietly. "It was confirmation." She started apologizing immediately, saying they were stressed, saying Ava was emotional, saying they didn't mean it like that. But I noticed something. She never actually said I mattered, only that this looked bad. "What are people going to think?" she asked desperately. I smiled to myself. "They'll probably think the wedding was beautiful." "Ethan, please. You already decided I wasn't family," I interrupted. "I'm just respecting your decision." Then I hung up. The wedding in Italy was perfect. No tension, no fake smiles, no walking on eggshells, just peace. And when I saw the 2 empty seats near the back garden where my parents should have been, I didn't feel guilty. I felt free.